That's true. What did you say you had it on? Like 20, but with a high DPI?
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
Oh, okay. I don't actually have a reference for how high DPI is high.
You can move freely, interact with
For what
surrounding
level of
objects,
DPI
and
is high?
listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol, and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient
And I guess
care
for the
team.
runs that you
I do
do,
not care.
having like really insane
During eyelids,
what's it?
you will lose the ability to awaken
Precision
suddenly due
is
to
important.
realizing that this is a dream. Evidence. I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities. All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card. Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation.
Okay, let's not mess
You
up
did
the
it.
cheese first
To
try
maximize
again.
the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding
There we
through the
go.
final doorway
Finally.
as indicated.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know that I get used to it. I used to run low sensitivity on controller, and then my brother was like, "Dude, you gotta stop doing that because you can't turn around that fast." And he had his at like 9, and I had mine at like 2, and so I gradually stepped it up, and it turned out really good. And now I'm the guy who plays at 8, and then my friends are like 3. I'm like, guys, you gotta stop doing that. You gotta just get good, as they say. Okay. I'm feeling better.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
I started turning for the cube a little early. Oh.
Hello,
Did that count as a
my name
glitch?
is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give
Or like
you
a
quick update on where you
launch?
are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer.
Wait,
a
which
different
which
update to being reminded
which
that
trick are
you
we referring to
are
as the double banana bonker square root of e to the pi? Like, I remember the discussion when we decided that. I just didn't. I missed what we're referring to it
My name
as.
is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should
Okay.
lead you to them. Will all of this work?
Oh, hello.
Absolutely.
Good to see you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn.
Okay. It's funny,
This
my
is an
stream manager
automated
says I've got
message for
one
all
viewer right
patients who
now,
attempted to
but I'm
use an
pretty
alternate
sure more
pathway
viewer
to
here.
access the next
Unless
phase
you're
of
all on the
Somnasculpt
same
therapy,
computer,
but who have
which
become
I think
trapped
would be
in a dream state
hilarious.
paradox instead.
You're like all huddled around the
These
screen
imply a
and the
failure of
keyboard, being like,
orientation,
okay, let me
which
log in so I can
reflects
say something.
negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
Ah, yes. I mean, speedrunners are already a little
Professional
off.
tip, the average adult can only withstand 3
I wouldn't
to
be
5
surprised.
dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind
I still
will
like to imagine 3
explosive
people
mental
are on the
overload,
same computer, though.
reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol. Please subject yourself to explosive mental overload. Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to
Good old
result
split
in
screen.
catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions.
Hey, stop screen
Please
looking.
exit this dream as soon as possible.
I know it well. There's a Halo achievement that I'm never going to get because it requires playing with 4 people on the same console, and we can't do that on PC. It's very sad. I was like, guys, we should all
My name
buy
is
an
Dr.
Xbox
Graham
controller,
Pierce, and despite touring
meet up at
multiple
some point,
serenities
even though
in
we're in
the
different
previous
states,
section you've just completed,
and like grind out this
you
one
might be
achievement.
experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel
It's not even
things
like
going
doing
well,
anything, it's
even
booting up a
when the
game in a
sun
certain
shines?
map. Like, wouldn't be worth it at all. Doop. Oh! See, I'm not that old. I'm not calling you old, hippie, but I kind of am. 3.1.
Hello.
Oh, I
My
know.
name is Dr. Graham Pierce,
But,
and I'd
you
like
know,
to talk
there's a
more
difference
about the
between
feelings
being
of
old and
worthlessness
calling you
self-doubt
old, you know?
I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you. Kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
.33 is old for speedrunning, I feel like.
Warning. You were advised to
13
subject
years.
yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Do I really have to jump on this box? I thought I didn't. Oh, don't want to drop that. I don't know, most of the speedrunners I know are like late teens, maybe 20s.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less
Because
than 1%
people who are that
of
young
patients?
can just
This
like
correlates strongly
pour
with
hours into
99%
doing something like
of
this.
patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
I mean, how old is like Small Ant? Though he's different though, because it's like his job is he can do that. Oh, I just realized I got a golden cubism. Neat. Feels pretty bad. I'm just messing. Well, I'll catch up.
Attention. Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory
Or I'll just do
loss,
stuff that...
quantitative and
Ooh.
qualitative. Hallucinations
That was
of
lucky.
or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the length of hallways and other side effects which
You know what?
have
I'll
not
take
yet
that
been
one.
discovered or which cannot be understood.
Move. Okay. Is there a trick to getting that green apple to move a little easier? I used to like try to make a big one then drop it down. But then I realized that was slow.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless. Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to
Wanna
input
get a
significant
glitchless world
errors.
record.
I will interpret his
Okay.
basic ideas. Hello. My introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor
Slightly
school.
earlier.
VR has never been a mistake. I can
Okay.
help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that I'm gonna get when I like actually practice.
Name?
But I don't know. Who needs practice? I'll leave practicing to Ice. Yeah, I can imagine that
My name
Glitchless
is Dr.
feels
Glenn
really
Pierce.
slow and boring
This is a
compared to the other
notification
stuff that you've been
you have
doing.
reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do
I've thought about
whatever
trying
you
all
did most
collectibles. I think that looks
and
interesting,
discontinue whatever you were
but
doing immediately
not for a
after that.
while. That'll be good. It's a little small, but or the picture is a little big, but not by much. Didn't grab the radio again because I'm out of practice with that.
Hello, my name
Oh.
is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Well, I appreciate you stopping
In
by.
addition to continuing
And for the follow.
Continuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may
Yeah, have a good night.
had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing
Too
and
big.
therapeutic. If this is not the case,
Oh no.
you'll be receiving this message in
Okay. Yeah, I was debating if I wanted to do this late at night my time or midday, maybe late at night your time.
Hello.
Because y'all are
My
from
name
all
is
around.
Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't
Ooh, that might be a
focus on
little
that.
big. I don't think so. Ooh, yeah. That was good. Now we're gonna nail this first try.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like
Oh,
to
my
thank
lights are
you
flickering,
for
like,
triggering every
I
single
thought it
one
was
of our
game effect,
823 emergency
but no, it's me.
protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients.
Ooh, yes.
Congratulations. Anyway,
I appreciate
you've
that.
now
But yeah,
got
it's gonna be a
the
little long.
direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency
Big
exit
gold.
protocol shortly.
Yes. Okay. Now for the one we've all been waiting for. Can I do it?
Emergency exit
And if I do
protocol
it, can I do it in a
Please
timely
prepare to
manner?
Conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8. Error logged by.
Bro, this
Orientation protocol.
is just so picky.
Stand by for analysis.
Oh, hurts.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and
I
frustration.
really missed it, didn't
This
I?
is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis: patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion:
Impossible.
impossible. Reformulating.
Yeah, I think I like barely touched it.
Instruction: continue
It's okay.
with Somnasculpt therapy
Got the second one.
indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. Okay.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before we begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
Oh, nice. That's good. I'm glad I didn't mess you up.
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Okay. I always forget to let go of that cube until I'm like, oh, I need to jump on that.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams.
Almost got eaten up by the jump delay.
Even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
Okay.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will
Right
automatically
about
play
here.
if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Barely off. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
This is highly
Oh, whoops.
unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream. Diagnostic warning: unrealistic use of dream
Okay.
images may result in dream integrity fail-safe. This paradox from creating any refrains.
I gotta find something to do while I wait for this.
Result.
Here we go. Back to it. I heard something behind me, and if I weren't on a good pace, I would turn around to look. But it sounded like something got stuck in geometry.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago,
I had a dream.
I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to.
Okay. Take a quick nap.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
My stream manager still says I only have one viewer,
Well beyond dreaming,
which I really hope it doesn't, like Twitch doesn't think I do, because I'm really trying for that
but we hope that you
higher
won't get
average.
discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible?
Okay, here we go.
Isn't that what you came here?
No! Oh, why did I do that? Oh, crap. I just grabbed it without even thinking about it. I was like, oh, I'm going to readjust this. Wow. I'm in pain. Maybe white's the way to go. That hurts. That really does. Okay. Well, at least I got that. Okay. I think it is. Should be. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a PB. Will it beat Ice's most recent submitted time? Not counting his ILs. Depends if I can get this sub 2 minute retro. submit the one he put in the Discord. All right.
Hello, my name is Dr.
Cool.
Gray.